Like pillows. Yeah. Look at that. Oh! And I landed it. There you go. See?
Yeah. We wandering off and shit, dog. Yeah. Finish my cup, then post.
I know. She's dusty. I've had her for a while. I haven't even drove it yet. But I did put on these, the Swamp Dogs. They have a lot of offset. You can see it added a lot of width to it. They're a lot wider and they're more low profile. They're not as tall as the stock ones. They're not belted, but they're made of real rubber, and they have some really good feeling foams inside of them, and they don't balloon too much. I knew you were coming. I knew you were coming, Pony. It's okay. We go for a walk later, okay? Kaiju Ext. Did the shock mod. I'm running the front turnbuckles on the rear, and the Swamp Dogs 4S first run. Look at that. Look how wide she looks with these. I love that look. And the way those tires sound. Hope I glued them good. I did. I messed up on one. I got a big old clob of glue. It's throwing the balance off. I'm going to try to fix that. But that one passenger side front's wobbly. Right there. A big chunk of glue. That people don't realize that'll throw the balance off. Stuff like that. Like when you race, use tape and little putties and stuff to balance your wheels and tires. So it doesn't take much for the, tires like this. Woo-hoo. She gets it. This is 4S. This is a brand new 4S battery. Yumi power, I think 60 or 50C. She wants to pull up, that's for sure. So that tire is all wobbly though. Darn it, I spent so much money on these freaking tires just so I can glue them messed up. Watch that thing wobble. Look at that. Darn it. Oh well. We're gonna run it out for now. That glue will eventually rub off or wear off, but I'm going to try to put a little nail polish on it or something, see if we can get that glue off. But these are real rubber. The tires are made of real rubber. Jeez. Like pillows. Brakes are nice and soft on this one. The skeeters are so aggressive. All I did was calibrate the transmitter endpoints. I didn't do anything else. Besides, of course, I moved the shocks in, and I put the fuel hose so the fuel hose limiter, little mod. Shout out to Troy from Roadside RC for that. Also, I'm using the front links in the back. That's also a tip I got from Troy. I got to do a warranty claim. I got this from OMGRC. But they didn't send him any new links, so I got to go to Redcat and do a warranty claim on it. Because I sent the email to Redcat, and they said, well, go to your dealer, and he's got them for you, and just have him send you one. And then I hit up Joe, and Joe was like, no, they didn't send any to me. Oh. so they didn't send him any. So I have to go to Redcat and do a warranty thing. Yeah, look how wide she is though now. She comes with those narrow offset, skinny, tall, belted tires. I've got those on the XTR 2022 right now, and I'm probably gonna use those to run on the street. You know, they're belted and whatnot. This thing actually handles good. Look at that turn. Ooh, I pulled the nick again. 2 days in a row. Let's see that radius. Look at that radius, guys. Can you see that from here? Look how tight that radius is on this big old RC. And I haven't even touched it. I'm pretty sure you could turn the voltage up. I don't know if this is a high voltage servo. I gotta check it. But that's more for speed more than throw. Let's see if she wheelies. She did a bunny hop while she was doing a wheelie, guys. Try to get into an area where it's not too bumpy. Oh yeah, 4S, dude, 4S. This rig right here, perfect on 4S. Gear it up, maybe 2-3 teeth. It's already got a fan on there. That fan was loose though. I saw people breaking their fans. It was not screwed on to the heatsink barely at all, so I had to screw that down. It's fine now. But gear up on 4S, this thing's a ripper. Oh! That's what happens over here. Wham! Oh, I hit this. Oh, I broke it. Oh, I pulled through. Redcat's garbage. I'm taking it to the garbage. I'm just playing. It pulled through. We'll push that down for now, and then we'll fix that later. Wham! Thing is sailing, barely on the gas. How many feet is that away? It's got to be 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. Oh, 22 feet, 23 feet. And I was barely touching it. Yeah, this doesn't need 6S. This thing's got loads of power. Gear up this thing on 4S. Add a couple teeth to the pinion. I'm probably gonna go 3. Penny sees this thing and she she wants to get him. You know what's crazy? Is some rigs that you're not worried about driving them, you know what I mean? Like some rigs you could just grab it and drive it. Very familiar with it. This feels like the Helion enlarged. It feels straight up like a Helion enlarged, and I'm sure people with the V1 or the shorter wheelbase Kaiju, it feels very, very similar to the Helion Avenge, or now which would be the team associated MT, the rival MT10. But the characteristics are just like it. It's like a long wheelbase, big brother to the Helion. So I'm so used to driving the Helion, this came natural to me, this one. Now the Skeeter was intimidating. It's smaller, but it's just intimidating. I don't know what it is about it. It's so beefy and heavy, it's just intimidating. And that took me a couple of times driving it to get used to it. Although I wasn't, like I had said in the previous video, I wasn't. I'd been working on cars for 2 days, late nights, and then I was in mechanic mode and not in driver mode when I got the Skeeter out my last couple of runs. Hope I didn't unglue those tires. You gotta glue them yourself. You know what I mean? Brakes might be actually a little bit soft on this. Yeah, they're glued. I glued them good. You can see that. They just that one spot right here where I got too much glue and it ran down right there, and that's what's causing the balance issue. But yeah, on 6S these might pizza cut too much because they're doing it a little bit right now. But that's what you want when you want a wheelie like that, right? Let's do a wheelie toward me. Oh, don't hit that. Shoot, I don't even have to throttle it all the way to wheelie this thing. Oh, we broke something, just fine. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot I put the original Kaiju bumper on here too. And I trimmed the front of the body off. The front area that really looked like a Stormtrooper is gone. I mean, it's still Stormtrooper-ish, but right down here, you can still see the eyes, but like the little mask part, I cut it off. I didn't even sand it yet. You notice? Stormtrooper. Dude, I recommend these tires for anybody. They're not cheap. But if you got this rig and you want some good tires with offset and really good traction and just a great looking wheel, you know what I mean? Super tough wheels, super strong wheels. You see how far they're in? That's because they're offset in here. School bus? Oh no. Big rig. Heavy equipment, big rig. Yeah, these rims are in tires. 3.2s. These are 3.2s. The IMEX wheels and tires. Alright, we're going back out. I fixed the roof skid. I just used a piece of dense foam and screwed it back on with the little plastic washer that it comes with. It'll be fine for now. I don't know where my video cut off at. I ordered a new camera, guys. GoPro. It's a Hero 8, I think. Yeah, it's the 8, so it won't be happening anymore. But for some reason, every 5 minutes or so, this camera just shuts itself off. It doesn't even give me a warning. Also, we tightened up the wheel nut. I know I was down here talking about how this handles like the Helion or the Team Associated Rival, but just in a bigger, longer form. Like the original Kaiju is just like a beefed up Helion, you know, pretty much. Chassis are a little bit different as far as the bottom part of the chassis, but the general layout is almost the exact same thing. These have a little bit more of a higher center of gravity chassis, kind of like the Wolverine. The Wolverine or the Dacono, it's the exact same plates like this. The Wolverine and the Dacono have the same plates like this, so does the other Kaiju. The Helion does not. The Helion's more flat, but this part of the chassis, the arms, everything like that, the center dip, the setup, is all the same as the Rival and the Helion. They drive very, very similar. This one, I'm just comfortable with this rig right the bat. I don't know what it is, I just like it. Like I was saying, the Kaiju, the original one, is probably like the big brother of the Rival and the Dacono, the Rival. Those are all very similar. The Wolverine, the Helion, Avenge, and then this is the big brother to the Kaiju. So it handles good. The center dip in there handles good. 4S is plenty. It'll wheelie up and just get it for days on 4S. So really, I'm just gonna gear up a couple teeth, you know. Oh, there goes the body again. I mean, this is not a bad idea, this roof skid thing they got going on. It's just that I ran under my post, bam, and pulled it up. I mean, look at here first. It hit here and then went out wham. The battery started to dump. Yeah. Yeah, battery starting to dump, guys. But she ran real good, man. She ran real good. Let's get a couple little jumps in here, see if we can. This is only a 3300 4S. I bought 2 of them. I bought 2 of these to run in parallel in the Maverick R, the Quantum R. So I could run them in parallel in here as well too for longer runtime. I just wanted to get out here. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Right into the mound. She's got a little bit of punch left. See, that's full throttle now. Full throttle earlier was